Mm. What up, everyone? Oh my goodness, I got something playing in the background. Alright, fix that. What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Stephanie with Wife School Podcast. I am here to talk about Irv Gotti, the passing of Irv Gotti. Rest in peace. Um, he was an American producer for Murder Inc., and he left himself a legacy of making music, making a little trouble, but really, though, what's hitting home is his health, the legacy of his health, and seeing a lot of our people. We are notorious for maybe not the best cuisine. I would say people have been more conscious of their health since the light of the pandemic in 2020. And I think people have become more conscious, but some people haven't. And I will be honest, I was on that list. I'm still on my journey of losing weight, but not too long ago, last year, I was on that same path as Irv Gotti. Okay. And due to stress, using food as an emotional comfort, not exercising, just being lazy, not really, practicing self-care, which is working out, which is eating right, which is checking in with myself and getting the help I need to get the stress out. I'm a mom and I have 3 children. Excuse me. I'm a mom. I have 3 children. I work overnight. So that's not even healthy on top of it, and so it was just like it was piling up on me. It was adding up, adding up, adding up, and my health was declining. And so when I seen, Irv Gotti, it's like, who's next? Who's the next ticking time bomb? Because I know I was a walking ticking time bomb. Who else do we have to lose, or health has to decline before people start really being aware of where they are in their health, where they are with their relationship with food, with their relationship with stress, life. And what's really unfortunate is that we have information. We have a mass of information. We have meal plans at our fingertips. We have gyms at our fingertips. We can even download workouts at our fingertips. We can go online and print out things. But when your mind isn't connected to your will to do it, you are not going to do it. You're not going to get up. You're not going to go to the gym. You got to really overcome your mind when trying to better yourself, when you're trying to improve, because it will, try to keep you in that comfort zone and try to keep you addicted to that sugar, addicted to the fatty foods, addicted to the fast foods, addicted to the refined processed sugars that keep us fat, that keep us obese, that keep giving us these diseases that are caused by consumption, and usually consumption of our food. Yeah. And we think we're eating healthy, we get our little salad, then we like put like 1,000 cups of salad dressing on it. I mean, is it good? No, but are you eating a salad? Yes, but the added oils, just a teaspoon, a tablespoon, it's like 100 calories. And if you're like dunking a whole bunch of stuff on there, that's like 300 or 400 extra calories you didn't need. And when I heard about Irv Gotti, I watched a interview that he did on Drink Champions, and it seemed like he cared, but he really didn't care about his health. He didn't care about his family that he had, because obviously you're not just sick in this, unfortunately. If you by yourself and you single, whatever, you sick by yourself. Okay, cool. But usually you're not sick by yourself. You usually have a mom, you usually have siblings, you usually have children, a wife. You're not sick by yourself. So not only is it hurting you, the people that are around you, it's hurting them too, because they don't want to see you in that condition. They don't want to see you sick. A person that you love, you do not want to see them in a bad way. So you're like, hey, cut back, and oh, that's too much. Or, the doctor said this, the doctor said that. And you just keep not listening, or you're so like, into your own mode of thinking, own judgment, that you are getting worse. And that was happening for me in my story. I literally would, sneak stuff here and there. Oh, it won't be so bad, having this iced coffee, such and such. And, my daughter, she's so awesome. I love her so much. Like, you really have to have some accountability partners around you when you're really trying to lose weight, when you're really trying to improve yourself. You have to have accountability, because that food and that sugar addiction is no joke. They said they did a lab study with mice, and they said that the mice were addicted more to the sugar than the cocaine. That it filled the same receptor sites as drugs. And it's all in our food. It's in our drinks. We put it in our coffees. It's preserved. We go to Dunkin', like, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's hidden. It's not even named the same things. And to the untrained eye, to the person that's not knowledgeable about food, you would not know. Fructose, glucose. Like, you have to look for these things. High fructose corn syrup. It doesn't say sugar. It says other things. And you would think like, oh, this may be good. Oh, orange juice is good, but add up the carbs and the added sugar. It's just an overload. And the body wasn't designed to really be processing sugar like that. It really wasn't. Really, really, really wasn't. And you start to break down. And I really want to show you a video of Irv talking on Drink Champion. Okay. So give me a moment. Let's see if I can get this popping. I tried to put it in place, but now it's trying to act up on me. Oh no. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me see. But yeah, it was very disheartening, to see that, and to just, you could just tell, you could tell when somebody is, just really oppressed by their sickness. And it's really sad, and especially, this man has children, and I really, really would love you to hear the way he refers to himself. It's just very highly disturbing and careless. Let me turn it up. Let me turn it up. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wrong thing.
My daughter's the illest protector of me. It just didn't want me drinking and smoking.
All right.
My diabetes, my number's been high.
What is diabetes for a person that don't know?
I don't fucking know.
It's your sugar levels in your body.
Right.
Fair use.
So that's the thing where people
it
be like,
runs rampant with black people.
It's dangerous.
Right.
It's dangerous though.
It starts deteriorating your body.
and you good? Like you got it under control?
No.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, because when you been diagnosed, or this is a recent thing?
I've been diagnosed with diabetes forever.
Because it's like the smallest I've ever seen you.
He said, "Do you have it under control?" He said, "No." And he laughed. He laughed it off. But he's so frail and sick. This is not nothing to be laughing about. People lose so much stuff, so many limbs, and have so many ailments in their organs behind diabetes. And I'm wondering, like, are you scared? Are you nervous? Or are you just trying to be tough, trying to be strong? Like, no, you have a problem. You're sick. You're sick. And for him to laugh it off in that manner, I don't know. Maybe it's a man thing. Maybe he was nervous, just like, trying to be strong or tough. I don't know. But not taking his diabetes seriously or his sickness seriously really disturbed me and makes me wonder how many other people are like that as well, or think the same way.
It's hereditary.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to do insulin?
Time to time. Not all the time, but time to time.
Okay.
When my number gets too high, shot.
I heard that it's reversible.
Yes, it's reversible, but
it's really a diet thing.
You got to change the way you eat.
Like be a vegan?
You got to all that. But you know it's fucked up with diabetes? So anything that's you're going to like or taste good, horrible for you. This is why my kids get mad, because I'm telling them, like, yo, I'm going to live.
Right.
I'm like, y'all motherfuckers want me to die.
Right.
And not enjoy life. I'm going to enjoy life and do certain shit.
Right.
No, Dad, but you can't do that. I'm like, guys, stop me.
All right.
Because it's like I gotta live.
All right.
So yeah.
Ugh. You have to live so bad that you're gonna pass away. Like, you're not living. You're actually going the other way. And I don't know what kind of lie he told himself that he was living. And, I always hated that phrase, when I worked at the hospital, and, I would see my friend, right, my coworker, and he would say, well, you gotta go someday, so I might as well do what I want to do. But why would you put the nail in your own coffin? That's crazy to me. You know, that's that word sui. Mm-hmm. And ends with side. The way that he just said, I don't care. I'm going to do what I want to do. And didn't forget about that his kids are begging and pleading with him, Dad, you got to look out for yourself. He said that he doesn't even take his insulin consistently. He doesn't take his medicine on a regular basis. And and the man said, that's reversible. I heard it's reversible. Yeah, it is. Irv said that is hereditary. Donald, no, it is not. It may run in your family because your family has a poor diet, your family has poor eating habits, your family doesn't move, your family doesn't engage in any extracurricular activities. Don't swim, don't do anything but stay in the house and play on the phone all day. Watch TV all day. Go to work, sit down all night and live a sedentary life. And I honestly believe that he didn't have to go out the way he did at 54. At 54. He's like literally like 10 or 12 years older than me. And it didn't even have to end like that. I want to share with you guys a picture of myself. Now, I don't want you to scream. I don't want you to run and hide. Okay? Don't run and hide. But this was me not too long ago. Let's see if I can blow it up. This is scary. This was me not too long ago. Literally last July. And beyond that. This was stress. This was eating anything I wanted. This was trying to eat right and failing to be consistent. This was me not working out. This was me not getting a lot of sleep. This was me using food as comfort. And I was noticing like really bad effects in my body. I was tired all the time. I was cranky. I was mean. What else? I was hungry. Then I'd be hungry again. And then I had to get up and go to work. I was miserable. I was uncomfortable in my clothes. I had to buy bigger clothes to make myself feel a little bit more comfortable. I was in my own personal prison, torture chamber, in my own body. Imagine how many people are living like that. Prisoned in your own body. You've seen the show My 600-Pound Life. They can't move. They can't get anywhere. They got to bring the kitchen into the bed because they're a prisoner in their own body because of the lack of control of their eating. And I can sympathize with that because I was there. You can see it. I was there. And that really affected my confidence. It affected, the way I showed up around men, because I love, the fellas, not in a whorish way, but I love men and I admire them. And, I'm glad that I'm a woman because I get to, like the guys. And I wanted to feel the way, I wanted to express the way on the inside that on the outside that I felt inside, and I couldn't do that because I was overweight. I didn't have any confidence, I was smiling, I was hiding a lot, but it's like I want to get married again. I want to be attractive to my new husband so he can enjoy me and I can enjoy him, and be comfortable in what I present. And that's not what was happening. And that was all due to what I was eating because I found comfort in the food. But in July, I had to cut the food out. I had to do something because I was getting the sharp pains in the feet. Diabetes. That's where I was going. I was pre-diabetic. So pre-diabetic, you get sharp pains in your nerve endings, and sometimes people they do amputation because their nerve endings are destroyed. That's how bad diabetes is. My neck was so black. Like when a woman gets pregnant, the neck gets real black. You be like, yeah, girl, you real pregnant. Yeah, I wasn't pregnant, but my neck was like crazy. My face was like the what do you call it? The trumpet players. It was like really balloon. I mean, I'm a little pillowy now, but I need to lose some weight. But it was way worse. And I would come up here try to make content, and I was just hiding. I was just like not satisfied. And so I got a procedure for myself, and it helped me. It helped me lose weight, almost 50 pounds, which I'm very happy about. You can see the difference. The crankiness went away. I had a very bad back pain. So if I know that the food was really putting that pain in my body, I can imagine what he was going through, in his life. He previously suffered a stroke. Your body hurts when it's in a catabolic state, when it's breaking down. I mean, from sickness. Yeah, it does hurt. And changing my relationship and mindset around food has helped me so much. And my mom said to me, she was like, you know what, you're actually nicer. and it made me think, and it made me look up a study that overweight people have tend to be a little bit more crankier, a little bit more depressed, more angry. And I'm like, wow, a lot of us Black women are walking around with extra weight. And with it is coming with this extra attitude, extra crankiness, lightly temper. Anything could set us off or we blowing up. That weight will do that to you. You don't think so, but you can look it up. Extra weight messes with your temperament. It messes with your happy. I know there's some people that say, well, love me as I am. I'm big and everything, but at night you crying. When you're by yourself, you depressed. You're not happy. You put on for the world, but cry behind the door. And I think if we would have a healthier relationship with food, I think we would have a healthy relationship with ourselves. We would have healthier relationship with one another because we respect our bodies, our temples. I was looking at one post. It was like, sometimes the fattest people are in church, and we supposed to be fasting, and that is the truth. How can we hear? How can we have discernment on which way to move if we're always stuffing our face? You know what I'm saying? I believe we could curtail a lot of things if we would get focused and turn that plate over and work out and get our minds right, because you have all these natural things in our bodies that start, popping off once we start moving, once we start eating right. Now you're thinking clearly. Your stomach is your first brain. This is your second brain. Your stomach is your first brain. Look that up. I read it. Your stomach is your first brain. And you wonder why you all off the chain because you're eating crab legs and Takis, drinking all your Henny. I mean, I don't know. I don't drink, but I could imagine you're not in your right frame of mind because you got so much junk on the inside of you. You have so much junk flowing through your bloodstream, messing up your body, knowing that these food has preservatives and chemicals and dyes and things that they just banned. They just banned it. And it's just really sad to see another young Black man go early because he couldn't control his plate. And he didn't listen to the voices of the loved ones around him. Let's look at a few symptoms of diabetes so that we can get understanding, because it's not some things you just can't come back from. I wish I could make this bigger. Yes, diabetes facts. Diabetes, oh my goodness. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Is a chronic condition where the body does not produce or use insulin effectively, leading to high blood sugar levels. All right. Let's see. All right. It says symptoms: increased thirst and urination. Extreme hunger. Yes, I had extreme hunger. Weight loss or gain. Definitely had the gain. Fatigue. Yes. Blurred vision. I started to experience that. Most definitely. Slow healing wounds. My grandmother, she had very slow healing wounds, and it was so bad, like the even causing necrotitis, like your skin just dying. And it's not pretty. It's not pretty. And it says a diagnosis. So blood sugar tests, fasting blood sugar. So Irv Gotti should have been testing his sugar every day. He should have been testing it after every meal that he ate to tell himself, I can't eat this. This made this go up too high. He said in his video, he said, yeah, it was high, but yeah, what am I gonna do about it? Are you serious? Are you serious? He did not care. That's it, and it made me wonder, sometimes they say it like, did he have a wife around him? Because they said the wives usually help the men stay on course. We usually help remind our boo, baby, did you get your medicine today? Or we'll go pick it up for you, or we'll make sure that you take it. You know what I'm saying? And it just made me think, did he have someone that he loved, or someone that loved him enough to say, hey, you got to do this, to stay on his case? Because it seemed like he was a knucklehead and a hardhead. That's how it appears to me. And so it seems like he wasn't even checking for himself. And so the treatment of it is a lifestyle change, diet, exercise, and weight management, medications, insulin, metformin, sulfur laureate, I can't pronounce that, and monitoring. He did not monitor himself. So regular blood sugar check. We have monitors at home. They're on Amazon for $20. Eye exams and kidney function checks. Like, you have to, once you've put yourself in this zone of diabetes, you really have to monitor yourself like every day. And even after you're like eating and stuff, and you have to be really, really restricted because you've damaged your pancreas so bad that they can't even produce enough insulin to get the sugar out of your body. That's why the blood sugar remains so high. It's not supposed to be like that. You've overworked them, you know. Oh man, it's so sad. It really is, you know. And the complications, which is what he's had, is the complications at the top is heart disease, stroke, kidney failure, nerve damage, and eye problems. So he had a couple of strokes. And this last time he did have a stroke and died from the complications of it. And your body, it like it's so sensitive and it's so delicate. And when we just push it to its limits, it's just unforgiving sometimes. It really is. We're looking for a miracle, and you might not get one. Sometimes you're like waiting for a replacement. I need a new heart, I need a new lung, I need a new kidney, I need a new liver. You know, some people are actually sick, you know, but from, you know, rare diseases. But I mean, just as we said, simple lifestyle changes, eating right, exercise, moving, more water, monitoring yourself. He would have been, I think he would have been above ground. That's all I have to say. And the risk factors is, you know, family history, but I mean, it may be your family history. If you're eating the same thing that making your mom sick, yeah, you'll probably be next. Overweight, obesity, physical inactivity, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. Certain ethnicities said African American, Hispanic, and Asian. So, you know, all that stuff is like diet and exercise, really. And prevention, healthy weight, regular exercise, eat balance, manage stress, quit smoking. Quit smoking, guys. I have a friend, he smokes. I really wish that he didn't, right? Because the way that I see people dropping, and when he smokes, it breaks my heart. But I mean, that person has to change and want to change for themselves, no matter how much you care. You can't care for them. They have to want it for themselves. And you know, it's just so sad, you know, and our health is really our wealth. It really, really is. And I have children. You know, my daughter reminds me all the time, like, oh, you sure you should be doing that? And I'm like, yeah, you're right, girl. Or maybe God's blocking the line at Dunkin' Donuts today so I don't get that iced coffee. You know, because I don't really want to go backwards. I want to go forwards, and I want to be here for my children. I want to listen to the voices of my children. It'll be nice, you know, to live up into your 70s and, you know, 80s and look good. You know, I want to try to look good. I know I'll probably be on, you know, looking like my daughter's sister, but I want to enjoy my life without the complications, without the popping the pills. Like, the only pills I really want to pop are vitamins and supplements, like things like that, and things that help you, the things that make you stronger internally. And, you know, at least doing right by yourself. You only get one body. You only get one body, you know? And I really wish, you know, from looking at that interview, I really, really wish that Irv Gotti just took his health a little bit more seriously. Um, Sometimes your idea of living isn't what living really is. You know, you didn't have to sacrifice your life for a piece of cake, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's the discipline? You know, and it's just unfortunate. I just really hate turning on social media and then something else is going on and going on. And this is really unfortunate, but definitely is a cautionary tale to really pay attention to what you're consuming. You know, even social media, pay attention to what you're consuming, because everything that's passing through online isn't good either. You know, negative talk, negative this, negative that. Like, don't take that on. You know, you don't have to consume that, or you'll start thinking just like that. The food you're eating, stuff that's in it. Read the ingredients. If it's just say corn, not corn and hydrogen and yellow this and yellow that and flavor and high fruit. Like, it shouldn't say all that. Stick to one ingredient items. You know, that's your best bet. But we know our food supply is crazy anyway here in America. But do right by yourself. Do right by your family. People love you. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. The people will be affected around you. And I just came here because it was just a reminder to me to stay on track and to continue to put my health first, to continue to put the love for my children and the motivation of them to live for them, you know, and because they need me, you know, and I want more Black men to be serious about your health. I want you to be around here longer, to to be fathers, to be brothers. We need you, and that don't be afraid to go to the doctor, get yourself checked out, because that is loving on yourself. That is caring for yourself, and let's just learn that you are what you eat. So let's do right by ourselves. All right, and I hope you guys have a blessed night. Peace. 1 second. I always be doing this. Peace.